what's up YouTube beauties? I'm Tara Marie. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Today I have a day to night golden goddess look for you. This is more of the nighttime look. Later in the video I do have more of a daytime version with a more nude style lip. But this is what I got going on for you. There's some gold, we got some bling going on with some strobing liquids. So stay tuned because I know you're gonna watch this video. So yeah, and while you're doing it, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. You can also check me out on my IG page at Tara Marie, where I also post all of my looks. So let's go ahead and jump in. Hello. So I already went ahead and did my foundation and my contouring and all of that because really, I don't know, I don't need to do my foundation in every video, and we all know that everyone is really here for the beat, the eyeshadow, the lips, because we're going from day to night in this video. So I'm just going to go ahead and kick off with the eyeshadow for today. So the palette that I'm going to be using is the Violet Voss Pro eyeshadow palette, and these are the colors that we have in here. So to start off, I'm going to pick up the shade Hashtag, which is this kind of orangey shade right here. And then I'm just gonna go in with a fluffy brush and pick up a good amount of that and just buff that up into my crease. Give me a nice, I love orange, especially on like more of the brown tones, or actually I feel like orange looks good on any skin tone. I just love orange as a transition shade. Whenever I get that, or like whenever I can work an orange transition into a look, I definitely try to do it. And then I'll flick it out a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So right on top of that, I'm gonna go ahead and deepen up my crease a little bit and use this shade here called Brownie Points. So I'm gonna pick that up and I'm just gonna use the same brush and blend that right on top, holding my brush a little more horizontal, so we still get some of that orange. Okay, so after I blend that out, I'm just gonna pick up a little bit more of this Hashtag and blend it over that line so the orange can just stick out a little bit more. So, and then deepen it up one more time. All right, and then to make this slightly deeper, I'm gonna take a slightly smaller blending brush and then go in with the shade Teddy Bear here, which is a little bit more of like a dark mahogany type of shadow. And I'm gonna hold my hand pretty horizontal and really deepen up my crease here. All right, so now that we have all of that blended out, we have a really chocolatey kind of gradient going on here, and I am loving it. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the shade Toffee. I don't know, I was deciding between Toffee and Awesome Sauce. You can't really tell too much of the difference on the camera, but I think I'm going to go ahead and use, Toffee. Even though I love the name Awesome Sauce, but we're going to be going over this with some gold glitter. So Toffee is a little bit more golden than the other shade. So I'm just going to bounce my flat brush into this Toffee and then pat that all over my lid. Oh my goodness, this color. Woo child, this color is, I'm glad I went with this one. This one should be called Awesome Sauce, even though I'm sure Awesome Sauce is just as pretty. But this gold is really nice. Woo, girl. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more of this Teddy Bear right here. And I'm just gonna slowly circle that into my outer V. I use a little circular motion just to blend out these corners. Just a little bit, nothing too ridiculous. So, what I am also super excited to use today, this is my first time I'm gonna be trying out the Cover FX glitter drops. This is the packaging, and holy crap, like, can you guys see how glittery this is? And I'm not exactly sure, you know, on the box it just says apply to the body. So, you know, the eyelids are a part of the body, right? So, I don't know, we're gonna see how this goes. And it comes in this little dropper, like so. So, how I think I'm gonna do this, I think I'm just gonna take some of this and drop it on the back of my hand. So I have this little droplet here, and then I'm gonna pick up the same flat brush that I used to put on my shadow, and I'm just gonna pick that up, pick up some of this glitter, and I will zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. And I'm just going to put these glitter, woo, put that on, and then with my fluffy brush, blend out those edges. Tap on the glitter a little bit more. I'm liking it. You really want to start off with just a small amount of this product though. I think I picked up a little bit too much on the other eye, so really being careful to only pick up a little bit at a time and just pick up what you need, because this glitter does spread quickly and you want to make sure that you're only putting it where you want it. And then I got a little bit on my outer corner here where I didn't want it, so I'm just gonna swirl a little bit more of that teddy in the corner, teddy bear in the corner. I don't mind if this gold comes up a little bit. If I need to, I can pick up a little bit more brownie points and put it back in my shade here. All right, so I'm liking this. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna pick up my little whatever, and I'm going to pick up Ploof. This is like a little pale pink shade, and I'm gonna put that in my, or actually, you know what, I'm gonna pick up Crystal, this one right here, and I'm gonna apply that in my tear duct, just for some extra pizzazz, and tap that out with my finger. See, just a little extra like bling bling. And I'm gonna go grab a black shadow really quick, because what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna smudge a little black shadow on my eyelid or my lash line, and I'll be right back. So I found my black shade. I'm just using, it doesn't really matter what it is, I'm just gonna pick up this black eyeshadow right here, and I'm gonna use that to smudge along my lash line. And I'll zoom in one more time for you. So I just have my angle brush and just smoking out the shadow. All right. So back up a little bit. So now that we have that, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my lashes off camera, and then I'll come back to finish up the rest of my face. And for today, I'm just gonna be using some Ardell Wispy. I've used these before, so I'm gonna pop these on and I'll be right back. All right, so now I have my lashes on, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my eyes. And to do that, I'm not gonna do anything fancy on my lower lash line. I'm just gonna add some mascara onto my lower lashes. All right, so I have my mascara on. So to finish up the face, I guess I'll do a blush next. So I'm just gonna take my flat brush. I don't know why I always do this, but I always had a habit of like rubbing my brushes on my arm before I use them. So I'm gonna use Note in the shade Desert Rose and pick up a good amount of that and just apply on my cheeks there. Give me a little color to my face. Oh, can you see it on camera? I love blush. I need to get some more. I need to like build out my blush collection. All right, so I have that on there. And for my highlight today, I'm gonna be using these glitter drops again. And what's on the back of my hand is actually still a little wet. My hands are so glittery. So I'm gonna take that and wow. Okay. And y'all, I literally took the smallest amount possible off the back of my hand. And do the same thing to the other side. Pick up a little bit more of these drops. I'm just gonna like tap my hand like on the applicator. Ooh, I picked up a lot. Dab some of that off and apply to my cheeks here. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I cannot get over this. Wow. This is like blinding. Okay, I'm gonna take these a tiny amount and see if I can make it work on my nose with just the residue. Okay, if you get like a tiny bit and blend that out. You know what? I'm gonna tap some into my tear duct just because I'm about to be just a glittering you know what today. I'll wipe off some residue underneath my eyebrow bone. I'm just putting this glitter everywhere. Wiping some of it off on my lip. I'll just dab glitter everywhere for today. All right, so now that we are all glittered up, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the lips. So like I said earlier, we're doing like a day to night. This is pretty glam for the day. So this is my like daytime for those who like to do a little bit extra. So for my daytime lip, I'm just going to take my like this wine colored lip pencil. I've had this for so long and like literally everything is wiped off. I believe this is Rimmel London in the shade Wine. And what I like to do, I'm not gonna make this super bold. I'm just gonna moisturize my lips really quickly. So make sure I'm all good and moisturized. And after that, what I like to do to give myself more of like a stained look with these lip pencils, I just kind of randomly just tap it on my lip, randomly making like small dashes. And then in the corners, I will touch it on just a little bit more and smudge my lips together to give like a gradient effect. And you see how it's more of like a very light kind of stained look. That's what I'm going for. So I'm gonna do that, and then on top I'm gonna go in with my Mented Nude Lala. Love the Mented lipsticks, and it's this really beautiful kind of mauve nude shade, and I'm going to apply that right on top. And so it's giving me a really nice, like peachy, not peachy, kind of like a little bit of a berry nude, but still, you know, very wearable for daytime nonetheless. And then to top it off, I'm gonna go in with my Adesi liquid lipstick, and I believe it's in the shade Pink, but when you put it on, it's really like a nude. And so go ahead and smudge some of that on in the middle. And so this is the daytime lip that you can go for, or if you're looking for more of a nighttime look, you can also use red. But I really love the way this one looks. I can go ahead and show you what the red would look like with this also for nighttime. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off. But anyway, I'm actually gonna go back in with my lip pencil that I used in Wine from Rimmel London, but this time I'm gonna draw a more defined line. And then I will go in with my lipstick, and this is Wet n Wild in the shade Stoplight Red. It's a very, very red, probably comparable to Ruby Woo, sorry, from MAC, but this is just a more affordable version. This red really takes this look to the next level, and I really like this. Maybe I'll just wear this red out to do my errands. All right, so we have this red. I'm gonna go ahead and take these clips out of my hair and put on some earrings and change my shirt, and I will be right back to do a final like little dusting of my face. So I'm back. I just threw on some gold hoops and just like a black shirt. I'm gonna put on a sweater for when I go out. So, but like I said, to just give me a quick little dust up, since I'm gonna be out all day, I do have oily skin, and so I can make sure that I'm checking that oil. I'm gonna take a little bit of my sheer finish powder from Bobbi Brown in the shade Basic Brown. Get a little bit of that and just tap it where I am usually pretty oily. And I just give myself a little dusting, and then I'm done. So this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, I don't know what is wrong with me in talking. Like, I cannot get together when I'm talking, but please subscribe. There's a lot of room here in the Tara Marie family, and also like and share this video. You can also go and check me out on my Instagram page at Tara Marie, where I post all of my looks as well. And thank you so much again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.